As I said before this, our dear friend Megan, who is a lovely and so funny. The past couple shows that she's done with us, she's just fucking hilarious, and we're all gonna miss her. But she's moving on to bigger and better things in her life, and hopefully Colorado appreciates her as much as we do. Or I'm gonna go to Colorado and kick its ass.
Yay. Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Megan Ross.
You should. Who's familiar with Harry Potter?
Woo!
Yeah! What? Banned from the premises. So, this fan fiction is about an unlikely duo to come from the Chamber of Secrets. Alright, let's see. Here. By the way, I hand wrote all of this last night.
Oh,
so
really?
It might get weird. Yes. It's all handwritten and sticky noted.
Shit.
Yay! So, dear new diary, my name is Ginny Weasley. Today was super embarrassing. My mom was totally drooling over Gilderoy Lockhart, and my dad got in a fight with Lucius Malfoy. But Draco Malfoy called me Harry Potter's girlfriend. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, Wow! Ginny stared in wonder as the fresh ink absorbed into the pages of the newfound leather diary. Upon return from the school shopping at Diagon Alley for her first year at Hogwarts, Ginny hastily retreated to her room at the Burrow to fawn over her previously owned school things. Tucked between Dung for Dummies and Wizard Warts and Wedlock, a sexual health manual, was a book she was certain they hadn't paid for. The petty theft gave her a worrisome rush with residual thirst for more. She knew this would become a dorm room issue, but that was a problem for future Ginny. The pages were blank, ripe with opportunity, so she cast aside her old diary, a raggedy, homemade binding of old foreclosure notices sewn together with used tampon strings. She was disappointed her first written entry had disappeared into the pages. Confused, she stared as the ink resurfaced, although this time it wasn't her words. Hello, Ginny. How did you acquire my journal? Oh my God, hi! I can't believe my diary is talking to me. I mean, yeah, the paintings talk, and I saw a sentient book set flourish and waltz that could eat your face off, but a talking diary? That's cray. Whoa, hey, calm down. Seriously, how did you get this book? Diary, you found me. No, that's ridiculous. Seriously, how did you acquire my journal? Your journal? Oh man, I am about to blow your mind. You are the diary. Stop calling it a diary. It's not a diary, it's a journal. I can read everything written in my journal, but I'm not a journal, I'm a guy. Ginny gasped. A boy was talking to her. She had never talked to a boy that wasn't her brother's, not since she became old enough to realize there was a P between her B-flats that made a different kind of magic happen. Ginny, are you still there? Oh, yeah, hi. Hi. So how did you get my journal? Oh yeah, it was in with my new books for Hogwarts. Hogwarts, you say? Yeah, it's going to be my first year. Ah, you're quite young. How exciting for you. How old are you? 16. Oh wow, you're so mature. Yeah, I'm like super smart. I pretty much already understand everything. I'm going to rule the world one day because no one else gets it. Gets what? yeah, totally. Are you going to bring my diary to Hogwarts with you? Are you kidding? Of course. It's going to be like having a pocket friend. I'm going to tell you everything. Yippee. So what's your name? Tom Marvolo Riddle. Tom, that's the name of my dad's friend who makes me sit on his lap for chocolate frogs. Disturbing. You're so funny, Tom. Can I ask you a question, Ginny? Of course. Did you say you know Harry Potter? Oh my God, yeah, I know Harry. I mean, I don't know him, but I know him. He's staying at my house until we go to Hogwarts. He's such a heavy sleeper. Speaking of sleep, I'm kind of tired, so good night, Tom. Good night, Ginny. You stop writing first. No, you stop writing first. No, you. No, you. Let's stop writing at the same time. Tom! What? You didn't say good night. You said stop writing. Whatever. Good night, Tom. Summer break passed quickly. Ginny told Tom about Harry's every move, how her brothers teased her, and how excited she was for school. She wrote to him on the Hogwarts Express about how worried she was that he wasn't on the train, and how heartbroken she was that she didn't get to have a familiar bring to school because Ron got scabbers. But her spirits were lifted when she was sorted into Gryffindor House. Woo! And when she arrived at the dorms, there was Harry and her brother. That night, she couldn't wait to tell Tom everything. And then they crashed the car into the Whomping Willow. Harry is so cool. He's so much cooler than me. He'll never want to whomp my Willow. Aw, don't say that. You don't know that. I'm not cool enough. Pansy Perkington was making fun of my clothes today. Ugh, don't listen to her. She's trash. Besides, you guys wear a school uniform. She's wearing the same thing as you. That's true, I guess. Ginny, seriously, stop thinking about so negatively. You could have, if you had confidence, you and Harry could start dating, and then you could be in his dorm room and, I don't know, go through his stuff a bit and find a school schedule and learn where he is when he's doing it all times. Oh, I did that already. What? Yeah, I went through his stuff while he and my brother were getting in trouble. The house elves are super on top of dropping off everyone's trunks. I mean, there's really nothing different in his trunk from when he was at the Burrow, besides the Witch's Secret lingerie magazine he stole from my mom. Wow, you're a thorough little stalker. I'm not a stalker, I'm a fanatic! Ginny tossed down her quill in a huff and was peeved at Tom's accusation, but then she looked at the dirty pair of whitey-tighties she stole from Harry's trunk and realized maybe Tom wasn't so far off on the thought. Plus, the stealing thing was totally getting out of hand. The rush of kleptomania sent tingles down to her naughty trapper keeper. Suddenly, all she wanted to do was go to bed in Harry's undies and slap her skittle around a little before her bunkmates came back. Tom, I'm going to bed. Oh, come on, Ginny, I'm sorry. Tell me more about Harry's schedule. I'll behave. No, good night, Thomas. Okay, but you shouldn't flick off when you're angry. I'm not gonna flick off, you flick off! Ginny slammed the book shut, which I'm not going to do, because I'm reading from it. But she could have sworn she could hear it laughing. Blushing as bright as a nightlight, Ginny wondered what Tom looked like. She wondered if he was as tasty as a Trenticle tart. Tom, help! Ginny scrawled frantically in her diary. She had only one good friend in the school who knew what to do, and she was never happier that she carried him around in her book bag. What's going on? Tom, you have to help me. I don't know what to do. I fucked up on so many levels. What? Tell me. I'm bleeding out. What? It's everywhere. I look like the Bloody Baron. No, you're crucial to my plan. I need you to live, damn it. My vagina is like a fucking faucet.
started your period?
Yes, I tried wiping it up, but I think I clogged the girl's toilet, and now there's water and blood all in the corridor.
Oh my God! Oh, you might as well be dead. That's social suicide.
I know!
Okay, we need a plan. Oh, I got it. You should totally write on the walls.
Ew, what?
No, think about it. Shit's going down at the school all the time. If you write something on the wall with your blood, they'll just think something fucked up is happening again.
I don't know about that.
No one will suspect poor, innocent Ginny. If it's something totally demented.
Oh, you're right.
I'm always right, Ginny.
So what do I write?
Oh, okay, let me think. I don't know, how about Voldemort rules? No, that's been done before.
Who's done that before?
Shut up! Okay, how about suck it, mudbloods? It'll be funny because it's mudbloods written in blood.
No, that seems too contrived.
Okay, I've got the perfect thing. Okay, stick your hands in your clam. I want you to write.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, God, okay, just let me possess you. I'll do it.
You can possess me?
I'm a magical fucking diary. Why are you surprised?
Okay.
I've got your back, bitch. Thanks, slut. Sweet a bit, Ginny.
And Ginny slipped into an unconscious state of mind, comforted by visions of half-naked Harrys. She giggled in glee as Harry poured butterbeer all over themselves, allowing it to trickle down his pigmental cum gutters, soaking his boxers. Just as Harry began to advance on her, she blinked back into reality. Rubbing away the fading image of Potter's happy trail, Ginny gaped at the view before her. Written on the corridor wall in her mucus blood was, the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air beware. After staying in silent shock, Ginny finally choked out. Oh my God, he was able to write all that with my period? I'm so not normal. And then Ginny saw the cat, Mrs. Norris, petrified, hanging from a torch post. Tom, Ginny wrote furiously, including a frowny face emoticon so he wouldn't mistake why she wrote in all caps.
Hey, slut, all better?
What did you do to the pussy?
Okay, well, yeah, I got a little carried away with the whole possession thing. I mean, come on. I'm a 16-year-old boy who's been trapped in a diary for 50 years. I've been a little pent up. First body I possessed in years has boobs. Come on!
Oh, you think I have boobs?
Yes, Ginny, and they're gonna be miraculous in a few years.
Aww.
What were you talking about?
The pussycat! You killed Mrs. Norris!
Oh, she's not dead. She's just petrified.
Still doesn't answer my question.
She's trying to lick my message off the wall. I had to do something. Speaking of my message, did you like it? Good, wasn't it? I always thought about majoring in dark arts poetry, but I just couldn't see it leading to a paying future.
It's okay, I guess. I don't really get it.
That's because it's pretty damn deep, Jenny. God! Besides, you should probably leave. Someone's gonna come by and see it soon.
Oh shit! Bye, Tom!
The school is abuzz after Tom posted the wall blood status.
It affected Filch, the caretaker, the most, what with his cat having been froze solo style. And the added blow of having to clean the badge blood off the same wall she was found affixed to it is just cruel. Things carried on like normal, though, and the first Quidditch game started with a bang. A rogue bludger broke Harry's jerking arm, and then Gilderoy Lockhart vanished the bones from it. Ginny waited for visiting hours at the hospital to end, planning to sneak in all gussied up in her sluttiest nightgown to cheer Harry up. He was at his most vulnerable, bedridden, trying to grow his bones back, unable to move. She was aware it was a little too much like the movie Misery, but she couldn't deny its effectiveness. Though she'd never really gotten around to seeing the ending. Ginny's night was cut short, though. She strangely woke to find herself back in her dorm hours past when it was supposed to be. Only one other time this had happened to her, so she knew exactly who was at fault. Tom the fuck.
Hey babe, what's up?
Uh-oh. Oh, don't even with me. 1 second I'm going to visit Harry, and now I've lost time. What did you do?
Wait, nothing babe, you probably just fell asleep.
No, I remember running into Colin Creevy on my way to the hospital wing. We were bonding over how much we both love Harry Potter. He was showing me pictures he took of him in the Quidditch showers, and he said he would show me more if I showed him my... Oh, you got jealous!
What?
You got so jealous.
I did not get jealous.
You are. Sucker and Sazzle, you green bitch.
Okay, let's get something straight. You've never seen my white hot bod. So, I know you don't understand, but I can get any wicked witch I want. So no, I'm not jelly of creepy creepy.
What did you do to Colin?
I just petrified him a little.
How do you just petrify him a little? You were so jealous. Admit it.
Okay, fine, maybe I was just a little...
Peanut butter and jealous?
Yes, I was peaty and jealous.
That is so cute. You would petrify someone over me. You'll always be my best friend, Tom. No one can replace you.
Oh, friend? Ginny, would you say we are in a zone of friendship?
Yeah, a zone, sure.
Rad. Good night, Ginny.
Good night, Tom. Ginny stared at the blank page, wondered why Tom sounded so weird at the end. Yawning, Ginny knew her plans to visit Harry were spoiled, so she'd best call it a night. As she drifted off to sleep, her last wandering thought was, I wonder if poor Colin was petrified while he still had that chubby cannon in his pants. That's a Quidditch team. The school year chugged on, leaving Ginny with stacks of homework. Procrastinating, she sat in a school study room, doodling random scribbles all over her notebooks. Yet soon something caught her attention. Sparking curiosity, she knew exactly who to ask about it. Her pocket pal, the one that doesn't vibrate. Dipping her quill, she wrote loopily across the page, Hey Tom, weird question.
Ask away, bae.
So, I was doing this thing where I write my name, and then I write someone else's last name, like Ginny Potter or Ginny Lockhart.
Ugh, half a teacher, eh?
Shut up. Anyway, so I did something silly. I wrote Ginny Riddle.
Ugh, scandals.
And then I wrote Ginny Marvolo Riddle.
Okay.
And then I took out the Ginny part and I added the Tom part.
So you wrote my name.
Yeah. And then I kind of rearranged the letters and it spelled something kind of creepy. It spelled, I am Lord Voldemort.
How long did that take you?
30 minutes.
Damn it! That took me a month to come up with!
Oh my god! You're Lord Voldemort?
Well, not yet, technically. I'm a memory of his younger self preserved in a diary. I'm pre-Dark Lord.
So, I can fix you.
Excuse me?
I know you're a bad boy,
My future self kills thousands of people, yes.
but not Baby Potter.
Well, that not killing the baby wasn't really a part of the plan.
But if you actually wanted to kill Baby Harry, you could have just dropped him out of a car window or something.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
So there must be a part of you that isn't all bad.
I mean, I guess there are 6 parts of me that I know of, so that's possible.
Which part do you think could ever love?
Maybe the tiara? Or the boot? Oh wait, no, that's Monopoly.
The Muggle board game?
You know about that?
Well, it's a game that tears families apart.
How am I not supposed to like that? That is some metal Muggle shit. No judges.
So, are you even capable of liking somebody?
I like you, Ginny.
You like me?
Yeah.
Do you like me?
Yeah, I like you. Like you.
But seriously, do you like me?
Okay, how many times do I have to say like for you to know how much I like you?
You could say you love me.
Ginny, I like you.
Tom, you're the sweetest.
You spelled the wrong "your," Ginny.
Well, who cares? Nobody's gonna read my diary.
I'm forced to read it. Besides, just have some pride. What does the English comp department even
because magic schools are lacking departments in math, sciences, and government required in all Muggle schools, setting us all up for failure in Muggle to magic integration, thus further separating us into classism and racism through ignorance and lack of skill needed for general workforce and coexistence. Mudbloods are actually more advanced than us because they are raised in both worlds. You're stupid. Stop being stupid. Okay, Tommy. I like you.
I like you too, baby, when you're not being stupid.
You're so smart, Tom-a-lom. I can't believe I'm dating someone older than me. A Slytherin at that.
That's the part that bothers you, not the fact that I'm stuck in a diary, or that it belongs to a wizard Hitler. It bothers you I'm in Slytherin.
Well, yeah, it's the evil house.
Well, speaking of classism, so just because someone gets into Slytherin, they must be evil? Being cunning doesn't mean you have to become a Death Eater. It's also a good quality in, say, politics.
So a Death Eater.
So you're saying only Gryffindors are heroes, Slytherins are evil, Ravenclaws are bookworms, and Hufflepuffs are stoners? Your Mudblood friend is a Gryffindor bookworm, your Looney Luna Ravenclaw friend is a total Hufflepuff, and I must be evil because I'm in Slytherin.
Well, you are the Dark Lord.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that you should judge all Slytherins because of me.
No, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, my friends are going to flip when I tell them.
Why tell them?
Aren't you going to tell your friends?
No, they wouldn't really understand.
Why?
Well, I mean, like for example, I poured a piece of my soul into this diary. And they were all, "Don't do it, my lord. Anyone could find it, my lord. Anyone could destroy it, my lord."
That's awful.
Anyway, speaking of Slytherin, how about you let me slither into that pussy of yours?
Tom!
What? You're my girlfriend now, right? That makes you my bang buddy.
Even if I wanted to, you're kind of a book. So how would that even work?
I could just possess your right hand, give you the old stranger.
That's when you sleep on your hand, so it falls asleep and you don't know who's jerking you off. Well, it's not the same.
Well, I'll figure something out, babe. Good night.
As weeks passed, Ginny was never happier. Sure, they had a few petrified bodies that were her fault, but she had a boyfriend. And yeah, they broke up for a bit. Ginny threw him in a girl's toilet, regretted it, and then tore apart Harry Potter's room to find him again. But they got back together, and that's what matters. Unfortunately, the honeymoon period ended again when it was announced that 2 more bodies were found. Nearly Headless Nick and Justin Fletchley. Foldy?
Yes, Jin Jin.
Why don't I remember what happened yesterday? Why did you petrify them? I didn't even know that tall glass of pumpkin juice. And I loved Nearly Headless Nick.
They were being disgusting, okay?
What?
That dude was sucking the ectoplasm out of that ghost.
Oh my God, don't be insensitive. Look, I know you've been stuck in a book for like 50 years or something, but we live in progressive times. You can't go around judging ghostosexuals. They have marriage rights now. There's a couple things that you need to know. Being ecto-curious is totes cool now. It's merfolk, not mermaid. Sexist. You can't call butt oils an SMTD anymore. It's sexually magic transmitted infection. And if 1976 Quidditch athlete Bryce Skeeter transfigures into Rita Skeeter, you damn well better call her Brave.
Well, I transfigured into a diary and nobody called me Brave.
My God, Tom.
What, babe? You know, you seem a little tightly wound. Maybe I could help you out with that.
How?
Quidditch and chill.
We went over this. How can we actually fuck without me getting paper cuts again?
I figured it out. I'll get my giant snake.
Oh,
Tom, I'm not in the mood for euphemisms. No, seriously, I have a giant snake. He'll be my proxy for my foxy.
Suddenly, Ginny noticed a pair of large yellow eyes peering out from the shadows. She stared in horror as the shadowy mass grew before her, slimy and scaly, larger than any snake she'd ever seen. I couldn't make my eyebrows wiggle. You mean you want me to fuck this monster snake?
His name is Buttons. And now, babe, just the tongue stuff.
Tongue stuff? I don't think I should let a snake lick my naughty nargles.
Why not?
Because isn't that bestiality?
As if no one else does it. You can't tell me that Filch guy doesn't receive sandpaper slappies from Mrs. Norris daily. And Professor Sprout, deaf, indulges in some tentacle shit with that devil snare.
Well, that's a plant, not an animal.
What else? It's totes norms in the magic world and animals consent here.
But this isn't an animal either. It's a reptile, I think. Oh! Ginny was cut off by a slappy flick of a forked tongue beneath her skirt. The giant snake's rough tongue lapped against her soaked panties labeled Monday Fun Day. Drawing a soft mewing sound from the teen, the snake huffed loftily between her thighs. He couldn't believe he was stuck doing this shit. Sazlar Slytherin had raced Buttons to do dastardly things, leaving blood and chaos in his wake, not wet some tart's whistle. Though, Buttons the basilisk pondered, as he came up for a quick breather from her goblet of fire, engaging in underage interspecies coitus is pretty dastardly. So he buried his muzzle into her fuzzle with evil gusto. Now, snakes don't know much about human sex, but judging by her writhing, the human girl was either about to come or perish, and either pleased Buttons. Yet his masterful lip-lapping was rudely interrupted by a bushy-haired creature barging into the dorm. Ginny, it's Hermione. I haven't seen you in days. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're the... Are you getting a basilisk blowj?
Buttons! Tom cried out. Set phasers to kill!
And with a flash of yellow eyes through a readily prepared pocket mirror, Hermione froze, petrified.
Dude, I said kill, not stun.
Buttons shrugged and slithered off into the ventilation, so done with this shit. Ginny, furious at Tom for getting her into all this bull, looked around furiously for the diary to give Tom a piece of her mind, but found the leather-bound book at the feet of a tall, handsome 16-year-old she didn't recognize, but somehow knew. Tom? You're human?
Huh?
Tom looked himself up and down, surprised. Oh yeah, I totally meant to do that. Sup? You could do that all along?
Sure.
You tease? Oh my god, you're so tasty!
Told you I have a white hot bod.
Ginny drooled over his classically handsome looks, but the petrified body of her friend caught her eye. Shit, now everyone's gonna know it was me.
Let's move it out into the hall.
I think they'll still figure it out.
Maybe you should come lay low at my crib.
What? You have a place?
Yeah, my chamber secrets.
Oh, I didn't know that was for real. I thought that was just another euphemism for my badge. Soon Ginny and Tom were deep in the bowels of the school, trotting off to the love nest of Sazlar. Ginny was beginning to have doubts about the tiny animal skeletons that crunched cutely beneath her feet. Won't it be more suspicious if I've just disappeared?
No worries, I left another message. Something about your skeleton lying here forever.
Oh. Wait, another message. Am I on my period again? That is so not normal. Oh my god. It's not normal that I bleed enough for poetry. Oh, baby, that was the most metal thing you've ever said.
Anyway, nah, I choked a chicken this time. Not that kind of chicken, babe.
Well, maybe I should choke down your chicken.
Oh, fuck yeah. I must have drank some Skelly Grow potion because my bone has grown.
Oh, don't kill the mood, Tom. Come here. Ginny kneeled on the flagstone of the chamber and clumsily took Tom in her mouth. She wasn't really sure how to go about it, but she figured teeth probably wasn't his thing. So she cast a Jellify hex on her chompers and got to work. Like Grandma Gunnin. It didn't take Tom long to begin to lose control, so he pushed out of her yapper and shoved her down to get to her flapper, not even bothering to undress her. Tom pushed in greedily. Even though he was only one of 7 evil pieces, this piece was packing. Pumping away at her piping, Tom panted out, "We have so much in common, Ginny." Ginny didn't know where this was going, but she hoped it wouldn't distract him from keeping pace. She could feel herself nearing the edge.
So much in common, he continued. There's like this whole soul thing. You being a changer and me being a Horcrux. And like, oh.
Ginny rolled her eyes, not really wanting to know what else he had to say. "I want you."
I want you too, babe.
"No, I want you."
Still want you too, babe.
"No, I want your 13.5-inch you wand."
Oh,
"You the wood."
yeah, my wood.
"No, your you wand. Stick your wand in my bunghole." Oh. Tom complied, burying his 13.5-inch wand into her bunghole, pushing them both into a raging orgasm. Tom's seed filled Ginny's burrow like the memories in a pensive. And Ginny's vagina gushed forth an impressive tidal wave, never ceasing, while she writhed as if under the Cruciatus curse. The splooge and sploosh was so plentiful. It coated and pooled about the chamber of secrets, dripping from the walls in an eerie fashion. As Ginny heaved in pleasure on the floor, a sort of sexual rigor mortis seemed to take over her body, as if the excessive loss of fluids sent her body into a dehydrated state of stasis until replenished. Words. Tom dismounted, wiping his wand off on Ginny's cape. And lit a cig that he had procured. After a few puffs, panicked voices could be heard somewhere in the winding chambers. Someone was coming. Tom fixed his hair and ran off to hide in some shadows moodily so he could make a dramatic entrance, leaving Ginny lying there in a pool of their combined genetics. Ginny began to slip into unconsciousness, just as Harry freaking Potter could be heard entering the main chamber, wading ankle deep in her spilt milk. "She won't wake," Ginny could hear Tom chuckle. She couldn't move, so thoroughly pleased. She could do nothing but lie there and let Harry misread the context. "What do you mean, she's not?" "She's alive, but only just." Well, Ginny thought that's not a lie. Ginny could feel a hunger coming on, and she would have trouble quenching it. A need to breed. Suddenly she understood why she had so many brothers despite her parents' financials.
Maybe it's just my love of Harry Potter, but I think that might be the best thing that's ever been done in any of our shows. Thank you, Megan. We're gonna miss you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, everybody. Have a great night.